Good morning, children. How are you all? Hope everybody's fine. And after so many days, we're going to start with our take our English class again. And we had started with a new chapter actually before when I finished. It was pronouns. Yes. So in pronouns, I had told you how many kinds of pronouns are there. Yes, there are in your book. They have given 5 actually, but there are 6, alright? So, there are personal pronouns, possessive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, reflexive, relative, and reciprocal. Alright? So, we are not going to, I had already taken personal and possessive with you. Alright? If you remember, I had shown you on the table. We had according to the person, first person, second person. Remember everybody with say according to the singular and plural, like first person, second person, okay, and third person. I had taken this thing with you. So with personal pronouns are divided into subject and object. Remember I taught you. So it is subject and object. Alright, along with that I will also take possessive so that you can understand, okay? Did you understand this? So, for in first person, who is first person? I told you first person is the person who is talking. Hai na? First person is the person who is talking. Second person, who is listening? That is you. And third person is whom we are talking about, जिसके बारे में बात हो रही है, right? So, when we are using first person, the pronouns which we use for first person is I. Really बात करते हैं ना? So it is I, yes, and first person is I, second person you're talking, so you, yes, and third person is he, she, it. Alright? Now, when you are I'll join together with this. If you're taking first person, singular I, otherwise we. Yes. Plural, you use you only. You is also used in singular and plural. And in third person, singular he, she, it, and plural they. Understood? Okay. So these pronouns are used for subject when we are talking. I am a girl, I am a teacher, or something of that sort. We are class 8th. Alright? So, that is the way it is. So, when you're talking about first person, we use I and we. Second person, we use you. And third person, he, she, it, they. Alright? Now, when we are using it, which pronouns which we use for object? This we use for subject, and object we use I का होता है me, yes, right, me, and for we becomes us, okay. You, of course, you का तो you have to use you only, alright, and then he, she, it, they क्या, he becomes what? He will become him, she, her, it only, and they becomes them. Is that clear? Yes? So, you should know this, how to use. So, it is like he, in subject, which pronouns I use, in object, which pronouns I use. Now, possessive, alright? Possessive means, I told you, it shows possession, it shows ownership. मेरा है, किसका है ये चीज. So that is called possession. Yes? So when we are using possessive pronouns, what are possessive pronouns? मेरा है, right? So what it becomes? In English it is, मेरा means mine. Alright? So it becomes mine, or us becomes ours. Okay? Understood everybody? Then you becomes yours with S. All of them will have S. Him becomes his, her become hers, it becomes its, and them becomes theirs. Understood everybody? So you have to use S in that. So when you use S behind the pronoun, that becomes possessive pronouns. Okay? Now you should know possessive pronouns. We use S and then this I taught you in the class before, and there is possessive adjective. Adjective comes always before noun, like my book. So here my is possessive adjective, noun से पहले आ रहा है, okay? And when you change into possessive pronoun, this book is, so it becomes this book is mine. Now your mine is possessive pronouns. Understood everybody? Anytime if you are using a pronoun in front of the noun, it becomes adjective. Okay, possessive adjective हो जाता है, उसके बारे में पता है, and otherwise it will be used like this. Is that clear? This is his book. So his book is a possessive adjective. Alright? This book is his possessive pronoun. Till here समझ में आया सबको? Everybody understood all this till here? So we have done personal and possessive. Now what is demonstrative? If you remember, we have done this in our previous class, 7th standard. Demonstrative, I told you what is the meaning of the word demonstrative. Demonstration. When we say, I even told you, supposing you brought a project and your science teacher tells, demonstrate your project. Demonstrate matlab to show, right? So, in demonstrative pronouns, what we use, I told you, there are 4 words only. Show me that. So, how will you show? By pointing. Remember, I told you that. So, when a thing is near you, this, that, these, those. 4 in demonstrative pronouns are used for just to show, to point out, you can say. So, there are 4 demonstrative pronouns. Those, what are those? Those are, if it is in singular, for singular it is, yes, singular it is this, if it is close, that, if it is far off, and singular. For plural what will be? These and those. Is that clear? So, for these are demonstrative pronouns. This, that, these, those. Is that clear? Did you all understand till here? Everybody? I hope nobody had no doubts. It's very simple, very clear. Alright? Okay. Now, one more we will do and we'll stop till there. And then we'll do the rest, we'll do in the next class. Reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns are pronouns where you use self behind the pronoun. Like themselves, myself, herself. So that is called reflexive pronoun. Very, very clear it is. Wherever you understand, wherever you see self, understand it is reflexive. There is one more, but we will be doing it, we are not doing it now, we are not doing it in this class. We will be doing it in maybe 9th or 10th. 9th basically we will teach you. So there you will know there is empathetic also. So that I will teach you in our next class, not here, not this year, next year. Okay. So basically you just remember reflexive means, how will you know there are reflexive pronouns? Reflexive pronouns means when you are it is the action is coming back to you. Okay? The action is coming. Reflex. Remember, in science you must have learned about reflect. Yeah, reflect, where light will fall on the mirror and come back. है ना? You must have learned this thing. है ना? Something like that. Or same thing you can say. It comes in English. That whatever action you're doing, that will reflect and come back. So there we use reflexive. Like for instance, if I say, for example, if I say, I did this work myself. So, myself. Who did the work? I did it myself. Alright. So here, wherever we are using this self with the pronoun, that is called reflexive pronouns. Okay. So, I think we'll stop till here. Alright, and the relative and reciprocal, these two I'll be doing in my next class. Okay, so then we'll stop till here. I have completed. I don't think anything else is left. Only these two, and then we'll start with the exercise. Alright, so I hope you all understood till here. Any doubt you have or anything, please let me know. Alright, you can just put up a message, or just you can come on Saturdays also. Okay, and so I can explain things to you if you don't understand. Alright, so with this we stop over here. Today's class is over. Thank you very much.